Hello everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome back and welcome for those of you who are new. First of all, thank you all for subscribing, liking and commenting. I greatly appreciate it. You guys show up and show out of all the comments. I love interacting with you guys. Thank you also for the birthday wishes. I feel like I have very low energy right now, and I was doing a lot of energy work before I pressed record, so maybe that's why. But we're going to get through it. We're going to push through it. This reading is more discussion about the election results and everything that is occurring, could occur, that sort of thing. I did do more channeled messages. I did check in with Elon Musk's energy, see what his thoughts are there. Donald Trump, his thoughts. Kamala, President Biden, and Tim Walz. Okay? I didn't do JD Vance because I didn't feel compelled to. But let's start with channeled messages from my guides that are messages for you guys, messages from the universe, okay? Things you need to hear right now. All right, so the first message is to take care. Okay? Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, take care of your family, your pets. Okay? We will be all right. All is well. Have hope. Rewind, rewatch. Be aware. Cling to it. And rest assured. Okay. So those are some messages I heard from my guides, okay, for you guys, from the universe for you guys, things that you need to hear. Okay. Are we taking care of ourselves? I know it has been a crazy week for us. But I hope you guys are living your lives. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves as well as you can. I hope you're dealing with the anxiety and the worry and the despair I feel from the collective. I hope you guys are doing well, or as well as you can. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's talk about Elon Musk. Okay, I haven't talked about him, and I purposely haven't talked about him because I just feel as though I don't want to put my energy into him. I wanted to put most of my energy into what is going on with Kamala and President Biden, their energies and what's going on, because I feel like they are most important in terms of this all unfolding. Okay, but I saw a lot of requests about Elon, a lot of questions, and I'll look at him. I did look at him. I did look at his energy, and it was not surprising at all. But let's take a look at what his thoughts are. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, so the first thought that came to me was they shouldn't have come. Okay? They shouldn't have come. With this thought, I I felt annoyance. I didn't feel too much. Okay. And then we will win. I arranged this. You could use that to your imagination, you know. This is nonsense. Something's going on here. Okay. Something's going on. I don't quite know what exactly yet. But something's in the air. Something is in the air. We're entitled to this. Okay. We are entitled to this. Interesting. This came up. This popped up. I don't know. Brats. He's calling someone a brat. Or I don't know what this means. Brats. It was sort of like brats. Like spat. Rock-ish. Rock-sh. You know, the curse word. I don't know about YouTube. I don't know if I could say that. But that's what he said. But lots of arrogance. A lot of arrogant energy from him. Just like boastful. He's very annoying. Release the Kraken. What? I know where this is from. But this is what he's saying. What does it say? Yes, we duped them. Okay. I can't read my handwriting. Okay. We won't be found out. Okay. All right. So there you have it. Those are Elon Musk's thoughts. I mean, not surprising. I did ask. I do continuously, even though I don't post continuously, I do look at the situation continuously. I did ask about him and his involvement, allegedly. I don't want to be sued, little old me. But, you guys know. You know the tea about him and his involvement. So those are his thoughts. Let's take a look at Donald Trump. Actually, I'm going to do it in the order of whose energy I checked in, because that's what I was guided to do. So we're going to take a look at Kamala's energy and thoughts, okay? All right. Okay. So I checked in, and it was a different kind of feeling. The last time I tapped into her energy to channel some messages, the feeling I got was she was angry and determined, and those were the two most prominent feelings. She felt a lot of things, a lot of other things, like I said, but those are the two most prominent. Very, very determined. And this go around, I felt still the determination is there. A lot of hard work being done. Some joy. No amusement, but joy. It's a different sort of like, it's different. Seriousness. Like serious. I felt a lot of seriousness, okay? I felt like someone preparing, and she's taking no prisoners, okay? All right, so the first thought is, we got him. And I could see in my head, my mind's eye, that she was smiling that smile of hers, the big grin, that joyful smile. We got him. And sort of laughing, okay? Oh yeah. Let's wait and see. I'm calm. We need to work. We need to fight. I am so prepared for this moment. Be prepared. A very serious expression. I saw it in my mind. I saw it. She's saying this to someone or a group of people, and she's very serious. Like, be prepared. Like, this is serious. This is serious, guys. Okay, and I'm going to explain a little bit further, but I just want I'm not sure if a lot of people, if I conveyed the seriousness of this, but it's very serious, okay? And whatever they're doing or planning is risky. Let's see Joseph Biden. Joe Biden. Let's look at President Biden. It's this way. Okay. All right. Okay, so his energy is less amused. Okay, it's more serious. It's somber. And not somber. I can't quite. We'll look at that, and we'll look at his energy. Why he's somber. I think he may be like feeling pressure, feeling overwhelmed. Okay, with all the information he has gotten, it's really shocking to him in a sense that. In a sense that it's like, wow. Not shocking like, I'm shocked this happened, but just the scale of it. The scale. And he feels very somber, okay? But let me share the first, when I tapped into his energy to get this message, the first thing that came up. My fellow Americans. Over and over and over. Okay? Felt like he was preparing a speech. And when I woke up this morning and I was making breakfast, I was thinking about what I was going to do for this video I'm recording now. And I was tapping into his energy and thinking about him. And this is what I kept hearing. And when I tapped into the energy again, this is what I heard. My fellow Americans, over and over and over again. Okay. We are here now. Okay. Hold on, let me just make sure it's in the right order. Okay, yes, it is. All right. Work it out. He's saying this to someone, I feel like. Very serious. Again, living symbol of peace and recollection. And this feels like a part of a speech. I could be wrong, but I just feel it's a strong feeling I'm getting. This is what I heard. Like he's reading something. It's a speech or something he's preparing. Okay? These came on the hill of each other. We will work. We will fight. We will win. Jeez. Jeez. That's what he's saying. Very overwhelmed. Wish the but words. Wish the hold on. My tongue does not want to cooperate. Wish this will work out. Okay? Wish this will work out. And I got him. Okay? Talking about Trump. Listen. Something is seriously happening. And we'll see when I pull the cards what that could be. But something's going on. He feels somber. He feels overwhelmed. He feels determined. He feels it feels like it feels like he is looking at this in a way of like, wow, like, geez, this is what we're about to do, or what we're thinking of doing is a big risk. You know, like, geez, there's a lot of pressure. And Kamala's energy is just like, it's so different in that she knows it's a risk, but she's just like, it feels like a shark. That's what she feels like, Kamala's energy. It feels like she is ready to attack. Okay? And he feels like somber and overwhelmed, but still determined, a leader, you know, willing to do what he needs to do to make sure that the American people are okay. Okay? All right, let's look at Tim. Let me just make sure this is... Okay. All right, bear with me. Okay. All right, so let's look at Tim Walz, okay? If I was in this situation, I would be him. I would be him. Okay. No, hold on. This is out of order. Okay. This is last. This is okay. Bear with me, guys. This one. That's right. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay, first thought. His energy, when I tapped into his energy, it feels like, again, he's kind of just holding on, watching everything, being involved, putting his 2 cents in. There's a anxiety and a worry I feel in his energy, okay? Kamala's the only one who's just like, let's go. They all are like that, but her energy is, there's no fear there. There's no fear. Work it out. Restless. He's feeling restless. I think he's repeating Kamala, work it out. Well, now. There's some information received. Please be true. Hold on. It's like the camera's going crazy. All right, please be true. Well wishes, senators. This is what I heard. There's 2 of the backs of each other, of the hills of each other, these thoughts. Brace yourselves. He's saying this to people, to someone. Maybe his family. We are taking a big risk. Okay. These three came together. Okay. Excuse me. I'm just waiting for my camera to stop being crazy. Frightening. I am scared, but let's go. A feeling of resolve. He's resolved. He's resolved to get it done. Well, this is crazy. Like I said, he's along for the ride. It's nuts. This is crazy. Okay, so those are his thoughts. There's some fear, some anxiety. Okay, there's a risk. There's a lot of risk because this is big. This is a big situation. It's our election, and there's a lot of variables involved. And I know people are some people are saying recount, and I think we're beyond a recount, guys. This is deep corruption. It feels like some serious stuff. Just like January 6th. It's the same feel, the same sort of violation. And so a recount, sure, yes, that's a way to, I think, gain some control and to ensure that things are being done the correct way. However, in my mind, a recount is still legitimizing Donald Trump. And so I think that while that could be an avenue, it's not the right avenue because of how we got here. Okay, so I know there's people working towards that. Actually, I don't know. I have not watched the news or anything like that because I want to be clear when I do this work. So I don't want the static. I've watched other readers, but that doesn't. Other readers, we have all been in alignment with each other for the most part, and that doesn't disrupt. It doesn't disrupt the work when I'm looking at, if I'm looking at the news so I haven't been doing any of that purposely. But like I was saying, this is serious. It feels like scary. And I'm not saying this to frighten you guys. I'm saying this to, I also like to keep it real. I do like to keep it real. I don't always sugarcoat. And I know a lot of you know how serious this is, so I'm affirming you that yes, this is serious. And I don't know if a recount would be, okay, you do a recount and then what? You're still it's still sort of enabling this idea that you could do whatever you want with our democracy. That's an icky feeling. Okay. Okay, let's look at Donald Trump. This was very interesting. This was interesting because where is he? Oh, here he is. I'm sorry, I just looked at the first card. This was interesting in that his when I first tapped into his energy to feel and hear his thoughts, or at least what the emotions and the whatever. I didn't feel much. He's a bit tough. His energy is hard to penetrate in some way. I could do it, but it takes a little bit more energy of pushing. But the first thought that came to me was, uh-oh. Okay. Wait a minute. More fleshed out sentences. I can say that. This will not be good. This isn't fair. I don't know what's going on. I'm telling you it won't. I'm telling you it won't. He's saying this to someone, and what I saw in my head was his hands up, like I'm saying, pointing, I'm telling you it won't. Okay? Like all explaining why, what did I write? Like trying to explain. I'm telling you it won't. Okay? This thought. When I first heard, when the thought started, okay, it started with Kamala, but he said it Kamala, but I heard Kamala, okay? And I said, Kamala what? Tell me more. And he said, Kamala's after me. Okay? And as amusement, but secret fear, I felt. Now, I also felt he doesn't know anything. He's in the dark. And I asked my pendulum, I check in the energy. He's not aware of things, okay? But he senses something. I don't exactly know yet, but something is occurring where the luck is not on his, things aren't going, it feels as though the way he wants it to with this. And this is what he's saying. Kamala's after me. He's not saying her name right. Okay? Kamala's after me. Arrange it. He's saying this to someone. This is unsafe. And press the issue. There's a sense of urgency here. It's urgent. Press the issue. Okay, so there you have it. Those are his thoughts. There's a sense of urgency. There's something going on that he's not getting his way in. And he's blaming Kamala for it. Well, Kamala, as he likes to call her. He said, Kamala's after me. She is. Surprised. So there you have it. Their thoughts, you know, I do check in with the energy on a constant basis. I do ask the same questions. I do, the energy shifts and the feeling changes and there's more progression. Okay, let's look at Elon Musk. All right. Let me just see what time. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break because I need to gather my energy and then I will come back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's look at Elon's energy. Let's see here. What am I going to look at exactly? I hear the sirens going off, which is interesting. Just as I said his name, the sirens started going off. I live near a firehouse. Not a good sign for you, Elon, I mean. All right, let's see here. Oh, cards want to come out already. Interesting. So let's look at what his current action. Well, let's look at him energetically first. Everything's coming up reverse already. Okay, let's see where he is energetically, emotionally, psychologically. Oh, what is that? Let's do one more. I'm being told to pull one more. Pull one more. Okay. What's the Emperor? Emperor in reverse? Oops. If it's facing me, it's in reverse, guys, okay? If it's facing you, it's upright. What else fell out next? Page of Swords. Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. And the Five of Swords. Sneaky little trickster. Oh, one more. Three of Swords. So, if it's facing me, it's in reverse. Facing you, it is upright. Okay. Well, first thing that comes to mind is he thinks he's smarter than what he really is. Okay. And with the Page of Swords in reverse, that's the first thing that came to mind. Like I said before, when I pulled his energy, his thoughts the first go around, I felt a lot of arrogance. Okay. I felt a lot of boastful energy. Okay. A lot of like, it's fine. We're fine. We got this. But he believes it. He believes it. Okay. With this Emperor in reverse, it feels like a lot of recklessness. It's like he likes the idea of excuse me. He likes the idea of being domineering. He likes the idea of a tyrant. It's not the reality that he is, the reality in his mind is not the reality in reality. Okay. And so I'm feeling sneaky, but like I'm being sneaky. I'm feeling a lot of there's not a lot of discipline. Okay. There's not a lot of, he thinks he's being reckless. He thinks he's being disciplined, but he's not. Okay. Because you have the Page of Swords in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. Okay. So when the Page of Swords in reverse is there's a lack of planning, he's just undisciplined. Okay, scatterbrain, you're not focused, you're not concentrating, and you're in a situation where you need those things. You need to be focused. You need to be disciplined. You need to be serious. That's the word. Unseriousness. I've always felt for him, and I felt it when I touched his energy to get the channeled messages. He's really not taking this seriously. It's like, it's annoying. It feels annoying to me. But yeah, he is feeling stressed with the Five of Swords here. There's some hostility. There is aggression. That's what I felt also, like aggression, like trying to be intimidating, okay? Trying to be a boss, you know? Maybe even arguing with some people, like feeling like this is my position. This is where, you know, this is where I stand. This is my space. That's what it feels like with this kind of energy here, okay? You know, the Five of Swords could be a card of conflict and victory, but there's a cost that comes with that. And so when you have the Three of Swords here coming in, it really signifies some sort of loss here, okay, that he has to accept. I'm feeling that someone is challenging his authority, okay, or he's feeling like someone is challenging his authority with the Emperor in reverse here, okay, and perhaps he feels someone is challenging his authority, and it also with the Page of Swords in reverse, he's not, I don't want to be insulting. He's not very smart, or he's not as smart as he thinks he is, okay? So I'm feeling like he's looking at someone and having conflict with someone or a group of people and really trying to put in his position, okay? But he's losing, and he knows deep down that he is, and when these two cards come together, you have to accept that, okay? Let's try and look at what this is. Let me get some clarifiers here. Actually, let me just sit for a few seconds. What I'm hearing is he's trying to get his place, his position in this situation, okay, this election situation. Something about his position, something, you know, quite maybe losing in some way, okay, and having to accept that. No, 9 of Wands. Okay. Six of Pentacles as a clarifier. So yeah, he's definitely losing something. And it feels like some sort of deal he might have gotten involved in that was very stressful, involved multiple people, as you could see here. Look at this card. Look at those shadow people behind that card, you know. It's almost like he's saying, I worked hard for this. I persisted. I pushed. I gave, you know, Six of Pentacles. I gave money, you know, and you're going to do this to me? This is what the Emperor in reverse is saying. Interesting. Who's he talking to? We shall see. Okay. Let's see what actions he's taking. You know, I did ask my cards and my pendulum if he had anything to do with election interference, and the answer was yes. Okay. I know some people asked that, allegedly. But let's see what current actions he's taking. Oh, this just jumped out. Two of Cups. Interesting. It jumped out of the deck. Like, I've never seen a card do that before. It like it had wings. I'm just going to do 3 here. Yeah, I mean, Two of Cups. Oh, what is happening with my camera? Two of Cups. That jumped out. Strength. He's trying to be strong. Four of Wands. He's really, let me fix my, I don't know what's happening, but I'm trying to fix it. Fix my camera. Move this down like that. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm having some technical issues, but bear with me. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Two of Cups, Strength, Four of Wands. He's really celebrating. Like he's this is the actions he's taking. He is unserious. Okay, he's not a serious man. And it's always that's why I sort of didn't really care to look at him, because I mean business. Even though he's a big part of this, it's important, but we all knew that, you know. But this is what he's doing. He's having a good time, drinking, okay? He's feeling strong, and that we will win. He's saying, like, they won't know. We got this in the bag. We're strong enough to endure whatever is coming down the pike, okay? He's celebrating. He's having a grand old time. He's not serious at all, okay? He thinks this is cool, what's happening. He thinks making our democracy a joke is a cool thing. And now I'm just remembering that release the Kraken sort of thing. Like, that's the energy he wants, the big boss energy. Let's see an outcome. Energy surrounding some sort, what will happen with him in the next, you know. Okay. 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 I'll tell y'all this. I had to fix my camera, but that's not what the I tell you this meant. Okay. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties, but it's fine. The outcome for Elon is you have judgment, a card of karma, okay, a card of judgment being passed down, okay, making you face the consequences of your actions, okay, a determination of your fate, okay, paired with the Three of Pentacles. You're going to learn why you need to take this seriously. And I'm speaking to him. I don't know how this just started happening, but he's going to learn. He's going to learn why he should take this situation seriously. Okay, because you will be judged. You'll be forced to go within and truly contemplate what you did. Okay? This is judgment is a card of karma. And when you do things that are not good and you don't take it seriously, the universe is saying you will be judged. And with these two cards here, the collaboration you allegedly did, you will know why you need to start taking this seriously. King of Cups, okay. I feel like this will be a call for emotional balance. Queen of Pentacles, okay. This is a call for being grounded in reality. Whatever judgment will come to him for his collaboration, for his alleged collaboration, he will face reality, okay. The Sword of Truth is here with the Ace of Swords, and it will fall on him, or he will fall on it, okay. A need to ground and a need for emotional balance. He will be seeking that. I see him going, internally and saying like, whoa, this is serious. Okay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The work that you have put in, the rewards that you will get will not be as good as you expect, Elon. Okay, so all the things that he has done, all the efforts he has put in, he will not be rewarded the way he thinks he will be rewarded. Okay, he may not be rewarded at all. Four of Swords. A need for reflection. A need to think about how you got here. Feeling overwhelmed, exhaustion. All these will come to him. Not now. He's, having a grand old time celebrating. He does not. This is just fun for him. This is fun. But the outcome for him will be, he will learn. This is a lesson. He will learn why he probably needs to start taking this seriously. Okay? So that's Elon. Interesting that I kept having all these difficulties when talking about him. But, let's look at, I'm just going to do it in the order of whose energy I touched on when I was doing the channel messages. Let's look at Vice President Harris, okay? Let me just make sure my cards are ready to go. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see where she is energetically. Kamala Harris. Oh, there's still the first card flip, so where'd that go? Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, that sounds. Ooh. Let's do one more. So, like, one more. I was gonna do three, but let's quickly do one more. Give me one more, please. Kamala Harris, how she's doing. Okay. All right. Eight of Wands. Things are moving. A lot of willpower, feeling determined, getting everything aligned, organizing, she's working with a lot of people. She's focused. Knight of Wands. The Hermit. Eight of Swords. Okay. Okay, so she is feeling very determined, okay, with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands there. There's a lot of forward movement. There's a lot of focus. There's a lot of fearlessness, okay. There's a lot of, I'm hearing, I will go forward. It's sort of a take no prisoner sort of a feeling. There's a lot of fearlessness. With the Hermit, there's also a lot of deep contemplation, okay? She feels that this moment is preparing her. She feels like I've always been prepared for this moment, okay? Emotionally, she feels very astute, but she feels like she's at a crossroads, okay, and she's asking herself, do I go this way or do I go this way? She is very much she's recognizing she's at a turning point in her life, a very important moment in her life, bigger than winning, obviously, than winning the vice presidency. But it's not about the presidency so necessarily. It's about fighting, okay? The Eight of Swords here to me just signifies that she won't be bound. She won't be silenced. She won't be blinded, okay? She's moving forward. There's a lot of, even though I'm not talking about action, I'm talking about feelings. There's a big feeling of determination, okay? Let's look at actions. What actions are she taking currently? Card was on the bottom. Interesting. Okay, we have the Magician, the Lovers, Ten of Cups, the Hangman. I feel like the energy has shifted. I feel like she's waiting for something, an answer or communication of some sort. Ace of Swords. Okay. All right. So with the Magician and the Lovers card, she is using her intelligence, her skills, her craftiness, her know-how to get what she desires, okay? She's very, like I said down here, she's very focused and determined. She's working on her goals. And she, with these two cards here, these two major cards, 1, 2, 3, 4 major cards she has here. She is working very diligently, using all the energy and intelligence she has to go get what she desires, okay? What she, like I talked about before, what she is passionate about, helping the American people finding harmony for the American people with the Ten of Cups, okay? That is what's driving her. And she's doing it in a way where she's being very mindful and very careful with how she is taking action, okay? She's looking for success, though, okay? With the Hangman here and the Ace of Swords, she's waiting for, it feels like an answer. Let me ask my pendulum really quickly. Okay. I'm not going to show you because then I have to show my face and I don't want to do that. Is Kamala waiting for an answer? Is Kamala waiting for an answer? Okay, it said yes. This is my pendulum, guys. It said yes. So she, she's waiting for some sort of communication. And I feel like there's a shift. There's a pause. There's a pause here in this situation, and she is waiting for either an answer to something, or something has paused, or there needs to be a pause, or it needs to be. She's waiting for an answer, for communication here. Okay, with the Hangman. A shift in perspective, that sort of thing. Okay, so that's where she is energetically. Focused, continues to be focused, continues to plan, continues to organize, really looking for success on what she is desiring, justice. Okay, so that's where she is. Let's look at Joseph Biden. I always do that. Okay, just sit upside down. Bear with me, guys. Okay, President Biden, how is he doing energetically? Still hearing my fellow Americans. Still hearing that. Okay. Well, he's heard the church bells went off when I was thinking about him. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll put this over here. We have the Tower. Seven of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords again. Okay. Okay. Like I said, there's a feeling of somberness, okay? But it's not because he doesn't feel somber for the American people. He doesn't, with the keep the Tower and the Seven of Swords in your mind as I'm speaking, okay? Not for the American people, not because of the American people. He's still working towards fixing this, it feels like. He definitely is, but I'm getting the sense there's a couple of things here. Someone betrayed him, okay, and it shocked his foundation. It very much shocked him, okay. No one in his cabinet, a colleague though, is what I'm getting, okay, and it shook his foundation with these two cards here, and also he feels that whatever is about to happen will be very much, he feels that he has to shake things up, okay? This thing that he discovered, like I said, he's getting a lot of information. A lot of intelligence is coming across his desk. He's asking a lot of questions. He has said, I want to know everything that has gone on. How did we get here? And he's found that out, okay? And he's found some stuff out here. It feels somber, like, man. But it's not because of he has to make a choice that is going to hurt the American people, and I did ask that, but it's because someone betrayed him, okay, a colleague, no one in his cabinet though, no one in his administration, but a colleague in the House betrayed him, okay, and that shook his foundation, that shocked him a lot and made him very somber, and he's upset about it. And also he knows what he's going to, whatever he's going to do is going to shake up a lot of stuff. But this shook his foundation. It disrupted something for him emotionally. Okay. And then here you have the Knight of Pentacles. So he's feeling very focused on getting things in order. Okay, focused on his goals to make things right. The Two of Pentacles here, he's prioritizing, he's balancing the work as a president as well as, what he's doing is literally the work of the president. But it feels like he's balancing the work and responsibilities with this investigation, I'll say. Okay. But yes, but he is the knight. He is really what am I seeing? Like methodical. He's being methodical in a sense. Okay. This here he was already determined, but this energy here, these emotions here with this betrayal has sort of made him even more refocused and more determined, and more strategic on how he is going about this, and while also prioritizing that and the work for the American people. Okay. The Ace of Swords, search for truth. Okay. Communicating directly. A lot of prioritizing who he's talking to. Okay. Balancing or being careful of what to say and what not to say, because now he feels as though I can't trust anyone. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true, but I misspoke. Now what is that banging? There's strange things happening with this reading, guys. Now he's sort of saying, like, he's being careful of what words. He's being careful of how he speaks. Okay. And it's not about like, oh, I can't trust anyone. I misspoke there, but it's about being strategic and being careful. Okay, because whatever he found out, whatever betrayal he found out down here really rocked him and disappointed him. Okay, but he's going to shake things up. Let's see what actions he's taking. There's been so many disruptions during this reading that I've had to pause so many times. And this is taking far longer than I expected it to. Okay, Joseph Biden, actions. What actions is he taking? He's talking to world leaders. Magician. He got them at there. I can tell you that their energy is so, him and Kamala's energy is so synced. They really are. They're a good team. The Knight of Swords. I'll do two more because that's what I'm feeling to do. And this one. Okay. Alright, can we see that a little bit? Let me move this down. Okay, so we have the world. Talking to world leaders is the first thing I heard when I pulled this card. Seeking the truth. Wholly focused on seeking the truth. He will find the truth is what he's doing. He's talking to other world leaders. I could see him on the phone, and I could see him saying to himself, I'm going to find the truth. The truth is here. Full circle, okay? Ten of Wands. He's pushing up the hill despite all the baggage and the feelings of overwhelm. He is determined to keep going, and he knows by the actions that he's taking it's a lot of work, but he also knows to get to the other side he has to do these things. He has to keep persisting and pushing. The magician again, he is using his intelligence. He's using what resources is available to him as the president, his presidential powers, okay, his know-how, his craftiness, to get what it is he is seeking, okay, to get answers. I feel like he is it really sort of feels like he's even working with, in collaboration with, like he's working in collaboration with other people outside this country, maybe. That's a part of, allies or something like that. I feel that's what he is doing as well. He's using every resource that he has. The Knight of Swords. He is the knight in this situation. And he is running to seek the truth. This came up before with him, and he is determined to not only get the truth, the full truth, to defend the truth. That is his goal. Three of Swords. He's letting this betrayal transform him. Okay, he is he's sidling up to the disappointment and the hurt and letting it transform him. This is a lesson for him, and he's really shaking his head. I see, and maybe that's where 𝐠 comes from. That thought, 𝐠. He's shaking his head like, ugh. But he's letting, the Three of Swords encourages us to let our pain or disappointment or hurt or betrayal transform us into something better. Okay, so this is what he's letting that, he's letting that transform him. The Nine of Cups. Okay, he's beginning to believe that all the efforts that he is putting in is going to come. It's going to have the results he's looking for. That wish, I wish it were true. He's believing that the efforts he's putting in, he's going to get the results that he is wishing for. He's starting to believe that. Okay, and I think these cups, honestly, these 9 cups surrounding this woman, jumping up in joy, there are U.S. allies or other world leaders. Okay. He's not doing this alone completely. Okay. All right. So there you have it. The energy surrounding President Biden. Someone betrayed him. It shocked him and rocked his world. But this has made him more emboldened and more determined to change things, or to move this effort forward. Okay, let's look at Trump. I'm gonna use my Witch Tarot deck. Okay, it's fitting. Let's see where he is energetically. Donald Trump. Oh, that's too many. All these cards. Oh, maybe not. All these came out, so I'm gonna see how we're gonna do this. This was upright. It came out second. Let's move these on down. Tower in reverse. Sun in reverse. And the Four of Swords in reverse. These jumped out. These two flew out as you guys saw. Ace of Cups. Five of Wands. The Tower in reverse. The Sun in reverse. And the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, with the Ace of Cups here, And the Five of Wands. Okay, so let's look at this first. He wants to feel good. He wants to feel, emotionally, he wants to feel happy with the success, quote unquote, of winning the election. But there's a lot of infighting going on. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of, I feel a lot of frustration coming from him. Again, he's tough, his energy, but like I said before, he didn't even feel happy about the election, and that still stands. Maybe that's why he's been so quiet. But he doesn't feel, interestingly enough, there's a lot of people in his ear trying to tell him what to do. And he doesn't like that. There's a lot of people with their own agendas, okay? There's a lot of infighting between people within his camp, I guess you call it. I don't know. There's people trying to just tell him what to do, and he's not feeling it. He's saying, there's so many things. He's saying that this is putting a damper on me winning. He's not getting what he wants. He's not listening to anyone. The Tower in reverse, he's not, people are saying we need to do this differently, and he's saying, I don't care. He's not trying to let go of he's not trying to let go of his beliefs. He's not trying to do things differently. He's learned nothing. He's not trying to change anything. He's not listening to anyone. And things that he's trying to get done with the Sun in reverse, well, I'll get to that. Things that he's trying to get done, he's not getting. He's being blocked. A lot of people are saying to him, you need to do this differently, and he is saying no. Okay, so with the Sun in reverse, he's not feeling happy with being announced the winner. He's not feeling excited. He's not feeling overly optimistic. He's not feeling good about it because he's not getting his way. In some way, he's not getting his way. And it's not just pouting, like he's unhappy. Okay, and I think that's where the thought Kamala's after me, because he's getting all this bad news, but he's not listening to his advisors. He's not listening to anyone. All he's focused on is, I don't feel good. Okay. Four of Swords in reverse, he feels restless and burnt out, but he's not able to rest. Sometimes it could be a reawakening, but with these cards here, no. He's burnt out, he's tired, he's restless, he's unhappy. And he's unhappy because he's not getting what he wants. He's not listening to anyone, though. It's like he's in a stalemate with his own people. Let's see what actions he's taking. I told you. Oh my goodness gracious. I told you. Look. Look. Ace of Wands. Excuse me. He's trying to take some sort of action. He's trying to be very willful. The actions that he's taking, though, is just being stubborn and not listening and not accepting gifts the advisement that he's being given, because you have the Four of Cups here. Look at this. Look, there's a cup. There's a person handing something to the one who has their arms crossed because they're refusing. He's no. How could you? How could you be willful and yet deny and ignore, and because of that nothing is moving forward? There's apathy here. Well, it's like, if I'm not going to get my way, then whatever. I'm just going to be willful and not listen to anyone. The devil always comes up for him. The devil always comes up. I mean, the Three of Cups and the devil. I can tell you that he is, the action he is taking is, he is celebrating, man, how do I say this without being dramatic? Or sound like a conspiracy theorist, but here goes. So you can see what the Three of Cups look like. He's celebrating with some truly dark forces. I'll say that. And I'm hearing Putin, allegedly. Okay. He loves that man. That's his that's his overlord, because, you know, he strokes his ego. But this is what he's doing. While ignoring, being willful and ignoring his advisors on what to do, on what not to do, on what needs to change. So that's what he's doing. He's not getting his way, and he is falling into apathy and turning his back on the work that they want him to do. His advisors. They're having a hard time with him. And I cannot say that I feel sorry for them. He is very willful, and he will when he wants something, no one could tell him otherwise. Okay, so there you have it. He's not happy. Trump, someone betrayed Biden, and he's now more determined than ever. Kamala is a shark, and she is not playing, like I said before. She is prepared. She is waiting for an answer that she will get. The permission or something she is seeking. Okay, and I'm gonna ask 2 questions before I don't think I forgot anything. This reading has been a wild ride for me. Okay. But I'm not gonna ask the question out loud. Okay, came up. I also, guys, I purposely didn't talk about an outcome for Trump. Okay. I can tell you it will not be good, the outcome, but I didn't go into it. Maybe next time. Alright, let me ask again. Okay. Bear with me, guys. All right. First question I asked, I'm not going to go too deep, guys, but first question I asked was, will Kamala receive the answer she is seeking? And the answer was yes. We have the Death card, the Moon, the Ten of Swords, walking into truth, walking out of confusion, Ace of Wands, and Judgment, transformation, purpose, finding your purpose. Okay, getting the truth. Okay. In this case with these other cards here, the hardships dissipating. Okay. I'm gonna ask another question. The next question I ask is, will Kamala Harris be declared the 47th President of the United States? The answer was yes. Page of Swords. Truth, truth, truth. The Emperor. The High Priestess. That's her energy too. The Magician again. Oh, Six of Wands, victory. Two of Pentacles, balance, coming back. And King of Swords. Look at that. Getting to the truth. Look at this throne. And one more question. Okay. I asked, will the courts be involved in this decision? I got a maybe. Oh, no, wait. No, I got a yes. Okay. Is that the Knight of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles. Again. Nine of Swords. Four of Wands. Four of Wands have to do with the court too. Ace of Cups. Five of Swords. And Two of Cups. Okay. Five of Swords. Conflicts. Lawyers being in conflicts, you know, trying to convince to get to victory, that sort of thing. Okay, so all three yeses, guys. Again, listen, I'm not trying to give false hope. I like to keep it real. This will not be easy. This is very serious. This corruption, you know, runs deep. Very deep. It's still a bit scary, actually. But those are the answers. That's the current energy. Nothing, you know, not everything's set in stone. Things do change, but I keep receiving the same sort of cards surrounding these people, these players that I've been pulling for. Okay, so like I always say, take care of yourselves. Make sure you're living your lives. Make sure you're unplugging. Make sure that emotionally and physically you're doing okay. It's going to be okay. Pray and breathe. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.